In this video, we're going to put the chest back together, and then we're going to do a number of housekeeping things. Right now, if you were to click on the Z key, there'd be all kinds of undoing that you could do. You could basically undo the project quite a ways, possibly all the way back to where there was not even a cube here at all. So that's fine when you're not quite sure what you want, but when you are sure what you want, it's just a lot of baggage to carry around. And if you remember in the outliner window, we had all kinds of different objects that were the original pre-Boolean objects and the operations that Boolean things together, and all that stuff is just being carried along for the ride. And if we are going to export this model to a game environment, that can cause all kinds of problems. Even if we're just going to use it in a video, it's a lot of excess stuff to carry around in the calculation, because basically the thing just keeps going through the calculation every time to rebuild the object. So we want to get rid of all of that when we think we really don't need it anymore. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is just put the top in object mode there with the right click, and then we just select the object, go to our translate tool here, grab the handle, move it down. We're just doing this by eyeball. We'll get it close and then we'll zoom in here, which we can use the A or the F key or just the scroll wheel, whatever, and just this isn't rocket science. If this is just for a game or a video or something, eyeballing it is probably about all you're going to need in a lot of cases. So there it is. It's back close together. And now we're going to talk about this delete by history. Under Edit, Delete by Type, Delete History. We choose that, and it just deletes the history of the selected objects. Now, we've got a couple different objects. They're in a hierarchy. So let's go to the Window menu and open Outliner. And you see we've got those original no detail and treasure chest and the polycube and all these different things. But let's just select everything like this. Then come up to Edit, Delete by Type, Delete History. And look at that in the Outliner window. All of that extra stuff is gone. We just have our top and the bottom, and then the one above that, that's the whole thing. So it's nice and cleaned up. Now, there's one more thing that we want to talk about here as far as deleting goes. When we've got the top of the chest just about where we want it, if we look over in the attribute editor, we'll see that it shows some translate values that are not 0. And we can get rid of that. So come to Modify, Freeze Transformations. And now, if you look, they're all reset to 0. So that's kind of the starting position for all this. That'll really help when you go to export the object to some other environment, whether it's another animation program or a game system or something like that. You want to always be sure to delete the history and freeze the transformations just before you send the object out. So that's it. We're going to save, and we get our little student version reminder. So click continue, and that's it for now.